Did you know that one of the biggest silent threats to people over 60 isn't just heart disease or diabetes, but poor blood circulation? The scary part is that this problem builds up quietly over the years without clear warning signs, until one day, a stroke suddenly happens. In the US alone, nearly 800,000 people experience a stroke every single year. But here's the good news. Many of these cases could be prevented with just a few simple daily habits. And I'm not talking about intense workouts or complicated routines. What if I told you that in only 40 seconds a day, yes, less than a minute, you could boost your circulation, protect your brain, and lower your risk of stroke? Now, you might be wondering, how can something so quick and simple actually make a difference? The answer lies in circulation. When blood doesn't flow properly, your brain silently suffers, and your stroke risk increases without clear signs. But with small adjustments in posture and breathing, you can improve circulation instantly. And here's the best part. These are gentle techniques anyone can do, especially after 60. They're not about overwhelming routines. They fit naturally into your day, whether you're resting, watching TV, or getting ready for bed. So stay with me until the end, because each of these 6 40-second movements has a direct impact on your brain health. And let's begin with the very first one. The position you sleep in could be shaping how your heart and brain work every single night. Did you know that one of the biggest silent threats after the age of 60 isn't just heart disease or diabetes, but poor blood circulation? What makes it so dangerous is that it often builds up quietly, without clear signs, until a stroke suddenly happens. In the United States alone, nearly 800,000 people suffer a stroke every year, and a large part of these cases could have been prevented with simple daily habits. And here's the surprising part. It doesn't take hours of exercise or complicated routines. In fact, less than a minute a day, yes, just 40 seconds, can already improve circulation, protect your brain, and lower your stroke risk. And the best part, these movements are gentle, accessible, and can be done by anyone, especially after the age of 60. Today we'll go through 6 simple positions, all backed by science, that can make a big difference in your daily life. Let's start with the first one. Now, let's talk about something that seems harmless but has a major impact on your health: sitting posture. Whether you're watching TV, reading a book, eating at the table, or resting on the couch, the way you sit directly influences your blood circulation. When you sit incorrectly, slouched, with legs crossed or feet hanging, you're basically kinking your veins, like folding a garden hose. Blood struggles to flow through, which increases the risk of swelling, numbness, varicose veins, and even deep vein thrombosis. But here's a simple trick. Whenever you sit, keep your feet flat on the ground, knees at a 90-degree angle, and your spine straight but relaxed, shoulders down, no stiffness. This position helps your blood flow freely through your arteries and veins, reaching your brain more effectively. A study published in the American Heart Association showed that older adults who maintained proper posture while sitting had more stable blood pressure and less blood pooling in the legs. This means fewer risks of dizziness, falls, and serious circulation problems. Here's a practical tip. Every time you sit down, do a quick check. Are your feet flat, back aligned, shoulders relaxed? Small adjustments today can prevent big problems tomorrow. And if you spend long hours sitting, don't forget to stand up or move around every 30 minutes. Even a light stretch or shifting your position activates your muscles, which work like a natural pump to help blood return to the heart. This is one of those small habits that cost nothing but can be decisive in keeping your circulation strong and reducing your risk of stroke. Now, let's stand up for a moment and try a posture that is simple but extremely powerful for your body and especially for your brain. All you need is a wall. Stand with your back against it, keep your heels a few centimeters away, and gently press your hips, back, shoulders, and the back of your head against the wall. Now, align your neck as if you were trying to stretch it upward toward the ceiling. Take a deep breath and hold this position for about 40 seconds. It may look like just a posture exercise, but in reality, it does much more than that. As the years go by, it's very common for the neck and shoulder area to accumulate muscle tension. This stiffness can compress the carotid arteries, which are responsible for delivering oxygen-rich blood to the brain. Even mild but continuous compression can reduce cerebral blood flow, leading to dizziness, fatigue, poor concentration, and even memory lapses. A study published in the journal Frontiers in Neurology found that chronic cervical muscle tension can significantly reduce brain circulation in older adults, increasing the risk of cognitive and cardiovascular issues. This means that it's not just about discomfort or stiffness, it directly affects your brain health.
This wall technique works in two main ways. It relieves built-up tension in the neck and shoulder muscles, improving mobility. It retrains your body to maintain better posture, so you naturally start keeping this alignment even when you're not near a wall. The best part is that it doesn't require strenuous effort or expensive equipment. You can do it before bedtime, first thing in the morning, during a work break, or even while waiting for your coffee to brew. And here's an important detail. While doing this posture, breathe deeply. Inhale through your nose, feeling the air expand your lungs, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Deep breathing helps relax the muscles even more, increases oxygenation, and enhances the positive effects of the exercise. If you often suffer from headaches, shoulder heaviness, or that tired head feeling at the end of the day, this simple habit can make a big difference. Many people even report feeling lighter and more focused after practicing it. It's just 40 seconds, but it can act like a real reset for your body and nervous system. It's as if you were giving your muscles a break while also clearing the way for blood to flow more efficiently to the brain. A simple gesture, yet with a profound impact on your health. Now let's change position and get comfortable again, whether sitting or lying down. Imagine you're on the couch, reading, watching TV, or just resting after lunch. There's a small trick that can turn this simple moment of rest into real care for your health. Elevating your legs a few inches above floor level. You can use a small stool, a firm cushion, or even a simple support to keep your feet slightly raised. It might look like an insignificant detail, but in reality, it's one of the most effective habits to improve blood circulation. When we sit for long periods with our feet flat on the floor, gravity makes it harder for blood to return from the legs back to the heart. This can lead to swelling, heaviness, fatigue, and in some cases, even more serious issues like the formation of blood clots, known as deep vein thrombosis. By elevating your legs even for just a few minutes, you reduce pressure on the veins and make it easier for blood to return. This prevents pooling, reduces swelling, and lowers the risk of complications. Medical research, including a study published in the Journal of Vascular Surgery, shows that leg elevation significantly reduces venous pressure and improves fluid drainage, relieving common symptoms in people over 60. And here's a bonus tip. If you use this moment to make small movements with your feet, like ankle circles or gentle toe taps, you'll be activating what's called the calf muscle pump, which works like a second heart to push blood upward. This simple gesture can be done while watching TV, reading a book, or even during a short break at work. It requires no effort, no expensive equipment, and brings immediate benefits. You'll feel lighter legs, a more relaxed body, and greater energy by the end of the day. So next time you sit down to relax, remember, elevating your legs for just 40 seconds can be a quiet gift for your vascular health, your heart, and even your brain. Small daily actions create powerful results over time. Now let's lie down comfortably, either in bed or on a quiet sofa, and focus on something we do all the time without noticing: breathing. But this isn't about just any type of breathing. It's called deep abdominal breathing, also known as diaphragmatic breathing. Many people, especially after the age of 60, tend to breathe shallowly, using only the upper part of the chest. This shallow breathing doesn't bring enough oxygen into the body, puts extra strain on the heart, and reduces circulation efficiency. Deep abdominal breathing is different. When you inhale through your nose, you should feel your belly expanding, while your chest remains relatively still. Then, as you exhale gently through your mouth, your belly falls, releasing the air completely. This simple adjustment changes everything. More oxygen reaches the blood, the heart slows down, blood vessels relax, and blood pressure tends to drop. A study conducted by researchers at Harvard Medical School found that just a few minutes of deep breathing can lower systolic pressure by up to 10 points in older adults. That's highly significant, considering high blood pressure is one of the strongest risk factors for stroke. In addition, this technique helps calm the nervous system, reduces stress, improves mental clarity, and even promotes better sleep. It's like giving your heart and brain an internal massage using nothing but the air you breathe. And here's the best part. Just 40 seconds of mindful abdominal breathing can already start delivering benefits. If you do this before bedtime, you may notice deeper, more restorative sleep. During the day, a few cycles of breathing can relieve tension and boost your energy.
So next time you feel anxious, tired, or even notice your blood pressure rising, try this exercise. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Inhale deeply through your nose, feeling your belly rise. Exhale slowly through your mouth, noticing your belly fall. Repeat for 40 seconds. Simple, free, and accessible to anyone, this habit may be one of the most powerful allies in preventing cardiovascular problems and promoting longevity. We've reached the final technique, and it's incredibly simple yet powerful. Just lie down on the floor or your bed, bring your hips close to a wall, and gently raise your legs so they rest upright. This position is often called legs up the wall. What happens in your body during these 40 seconds is remarkable. By elevating your legs above your heart, you're literally using gravity in your favor. Instead of forcing blood to fight its way upward, it flows back to your heart and brain more easily. This relieves swelling in the feet and legs, improves oxygen supply to the brain, and gives your veins a much-needed rest. For those over 60, this simple habit is a true gift. Reduces venous pressure in the legs, preventing varicose veins and swelling, relieves heaviness and fatigue, especially after standing or walking, helps prevent deep vein thrombosis since it reduces blood pooling, improves sleep quality as it promotes physical and mental relaxation. Researchers from the Journal of Physiological Sciences found that this practice improves venous return and lowers stress markers in adults over 60. Many participants reported feeling calmer, more energized, and even sleeping better after adopting it regularly. Beyond circulation, this posture also helps quiet the mind. It's like pressing a daily reset button. You breathe deeply, feel your body decompress, and tension slowly fades away. Here's a practical tip. Include this in your nighttime routine. Dim the lights, put on soft music, and stay in this posture for a few minutes before bed. Or if you prefer, try it midday when you're feeling tired or dealing with heavy legs. Simple, free, and accessible to anyone, this technique can become one of your strongest allies for maintaining healthy circulation and protecting your heart. After all, it requires no effort, just a few seconds and your willingness to care for yourself. We've reached the end of this video. But before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a very important reminder. Stroke is one of the leading causes of death and disability worldwide, and most cases could be prevented with simple daily habits. What we've covered today is not magic, but practical, easy steps that anyone can follow. These small actions can improve your circulation, protect your heart, and significantly reduce your risk of stroke. The danger lies in the silence of the disease. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't warn you, and often it only shows itself when it's already too late. That's why ignoring this advice can cost you your health and your independence. On the other hand, if you start applying even one of these techniques every day, you'll already be investing in a healthier future, one with more energy, more vitality, and greater peace of mind. And if you want to go further, to truly understand how to protect your brain, your heart, and maintain vitality after 60, we've prepared an exclusive ebook available right below this video for a symbolic price. It's the perfect complement for anyone who wants to turn knowledge into real results. So don't wait until tomorrow. Take care of your body today, so it takes care of you tomorrow. If this video made sense to you, give it a like, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss content that can truly save lives.